Hi, I'm Nealey. I'm a speech therapist with Kintinu, where we provide expert level care through virtual rehabilitation. At Kintinu, we often get the question, what is tele-rehab? In the last video, Mel talked to you a little bit about asynchronous versus synchronous. Today, I want to talk to you about the importance of contextual learning using tele-rehab. So what is contextual learning? Well, we know through research that someone is more apt to learn better after an injury when something is contextual, when it's motivating, purposeful, and in their own environment. So through the use of technology, we can really immerse ourselves in someone's environment, whether that be at work or at home, anywhere that might be, so that they can learn better and that they can transfer those skills into real life. So think about when you're learning a new skill. When you're first learning to do something, you're probably going to learn better if you're in that real environment. So for example, think about yourself when you're trying to learn something new. I just was trying to learn how to play tennis. So my options could have been I read a book about tennis, I go talk to someone that knows how to play tennis, or what I could do is I could go to an actual tennis court, find a coach that could teach me how to play tennis. And so think about that and how that transfers over into what we're doing with our clients. So for example, in a speech session, I might be working with someone who is a neurologist, and I'm going to have them reading research articles rather than just a random newspaper, because that's going to be simulated to the task of what they're going to be doing in their work. Another example might be from a physical standpoint. If you're working on hip strength, one of the things in order to get back onto a horse, rather than trying to simulate that, you're going to have that person actually in their own environment, and you could have them getting on their own horse, in their own home setting. And that's going to be a lot more motivating to that person. Another example could be even from an occupational therapist standpoint. So maybe they're working with someone who has a prosthetic. Well, rather than having that person try to do that, in the clinic, why not have them try to do that in their home next to their bed, where they have all of the tools available, making sure they have all the tools available, and having them do that, through a routine in the morning. That's going to be a lot more task specific. So those are just a few examples of why contextual learning is so important and why we're able to do that through our virtual services. So we've talked about different ways of connecting, asynchronous and synchronous. I talked to you a little bit about contextual learning. In our upcoming video, we'd like to talk to you about how we can successfully provide conventional therapy services through telerehabilitation. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of our content, please click below. If you're interested in our therapy services, we can join you from virtually anywhere.